Standing up.
Oh yeah, and then all...
Here we go. These two teams will now go through their final warm-ups. This is the nervous part of the game. Both teams will have a chat to themselves. Their captains, respectively, will talk to their team. Everyone putting on their buckets and helmets and making sure their all equipment's in order. The last couple of final checks and balances to take place. I think super important here today is going to be goal scoring, and obviously between the pipes. Sasha King, each other was way back in December. No, the puck is held aloft in the air. They drop it. Face-off happens. Salmons won it. Got it to Scala. Scala flicks it out wide. Just going back there with the flight was Brisbane, and now Scala will have it behind the net. Looking to go to work here. Scala just flicks that a little backhander. Couldn't quite connect with that. Ruthridge just clearing that one away. Salmons ends up with it. Goes into Scala, but the puck gets cleared from Brisbane as they look to go on attack. It's going to be the first icing call of the game. We're going to go all the way back to the Perth Inferno attacking zone.
Well, we're sort of hyping ourselves up there for a big, fast game. We've got an icing, so we'll come down. We'll have another face-off.
So maybe some early nerves there. Brisbane just having to clear their defensive lines. However, it's going to come all the way back. Lindsay Clinic in the face-off here. She's one to watch this tournament. Her puck handles have been tremendous. Scala shooting. But that one was deflected. It comes all the way back here. It'll be collected here by Crompton. Crompton dumps it in deep now behind the net. Scala. Salmons. Back to Scala. Wuthridge just put that in front. Just knocked it to Brown. Brown down the right-hand side. Couldn't quite get it. Irvine in defence here for the Inferno. Great pass, tape to tape, to find MCC. Michelle Clark-Crompton flicks that one in. Goes to the back of the net. Katie Meyer in net for Brisbane. It is confirmed. Here's Wuthridge. Flicked it out wide. Great build-up here. Here's Watts. Watts, one of the young guns here for Brisbane. One of the real up-and-comers. Getting back here for Perth. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie flicks that one into the middle. Brisbane there. They'll send it forward. Their systems were really impressive against the Melbourne Ice in the way that they're able to build up play.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Todd.
Here's Lukoviak. Talk about young superstars in the competition. Lukoviak is one of those. Trying to get the puck. Brophy got it out of there for Brisbane. Now they'll attack on the right-hand side. Puck gets dumped here. Brisbane will go back. Dixon. Dixon flicks it across. We'll go back into defence here. Here's Mahoney. Mahoney's one out here. Mahoney behind the net, still with possession. The teammates catch up now. Now they're in the attacking zone. Perth managed to get it out here. Here's Kilgallen, goes across. Come all the way back to Magnuson. Good forecheck here by Watts. Flick forward there by Irvine. Hokett will flick it back. Irvine now. Brisbane on the attack through Crompton. Off the board here to Rapchuk. Rapchuk fires from the blue line. That's officially our first shot of the game. Taking a little while to get one off. 3 minutes, in fact. Perth now on the attack through Lily McClellan. Puck gets dumped. Salmons is there. The league speedster is Salmons. Probably the fastest in the competition, you'd imagine. Webb just flicked it across. Here's Scala. Scala's been in some ripping form this season. Here's Salmons. Flick back there by Brown. Irvine in the middle, looking for Salmons. Hokart will get back there for the Lightning. Just rims that pass across to Rapchuk. Rapchuk using the boards now, comes into the middle. McClellan meets it. Great work there by McClellan as she flicks that one forward. Obviously two McClellans playing today. Georgia McClellan wearing the 14. Flicks that one forward. Clinic chasing. McClellan stopping. Great stop. Flick that to Noddle. Noddle working her way through. Great handles by Noddle. We've seen that all year. This game really played a lot at the moment in the neutral zone, the lineup.
Yeah, it is. And aside from that first face-off for the icing, we haven't really had a stoppage in play yet.
Here's Lukoviak, right-hand circle, stopping and propping. Looking to flick it around. Goes in, puts the puck on net. Shot fired. Now it's still behind the net. Comes out here out wide. Brisbane looking to attack on the right-hand side. McClellan flicks it forward. Brisbane with possession here. Wuthridge goes to the captain in Badgley. Puck stolen away. McClellan, Georgia will come back for it. Watts got involved. Goonan missed that one. Here's Lakoviak with a little bit of room. Great defence in the end by Mahoney to come across and cut that attack off.
We're seeing that quite a lot so far in this game, is that some players are able to make a break, but someone's coming behind and picking their pocket.
Puck sandwich across the boards here. Will come back here for Perth as they'll build their attack. Here's Larprint. Flicked it across to Magnuson. Magnuson helps it. It's on its way to Novartis. Hokart comes crashing in. Puck gets dumped here by the Inferno. Rabchuk will pick it up behind the net. Rabchuk cycling the puck down deep. Here's Hokart. They flick it forward. Magnuson will be back there for the Inferno. Again, a little bit of nothing attack for both of these teams. Really feeling each other out here. Forecheck there by Carlisle. Carlisle put one into the slot, but Scala picked it up. Scala flicked it to Salmons. Salmons looks to work out a defence here. Gets the pass away. Great stolen. Utter with the shot there. Sasha King with the official first save of the game will stop and restart play. A very nervy beginning.
Well, we've had over 5 minutes and we've only had 2 shots on goal, which I think if you were to look at the team list, you'd probably be a little bit surprised by that. But yes, Sasha King between the pipes, which is what we had suspected at the beginning of the game.
Puck gets dropped. Perth win the face-off. Carlisle, Crompton. Here's Irvine. Flicked it out. MCC, Michelle Clark-Crompton. Got it to Salmons. Salmons, Wuthridge firing a shot. King saving. Clinic backhander. King with another save. They dig for it here. Great work by both teams. Brilliant attack there by Brisbane. At the moment, they're probably in front on the attacking stakes at the moment.
Oh yeah, and how great is it, Emma Wuthridge, to watch. A new player to our competition this year, and what she's brought to the Brisbane Lightning has just been fantastic. She's currently leading the amount of goals they got with 15 goals for the season.
Certainly has. We'll get things underway. It'll be Clinic versus Noddle in the face-off. Face-off happens. Puck gets cleared away. Hokut will be back there to Rabchuk. Back to Hokut. Hokut goes to Brown. McClellan cut it off. Perth will get possession back. Come all the way back here for Zoe Webb. She lays it off. Here's McClellan. McClellan started this game fantastic. Had plenty of it. On the attack, just went over at the wrong moment there. Rabchuk tried to fish it out, but there's a whistle. Play will restart here.
I think there might be a penalty. Yeah, Sasha King was just rushing to the bench to see if they could give a player advantage. So heading into the penalty box for our first power play today is going to be Lindsay Clinic.
This is big here. Power play time here for the Inferno. Can they build on this? Scala just pinches it out of the face-off. Tries to get the shot away, but couldn't. Great defence there from Hokut in the end. Will come out here to McClellan on the blue line. Goes back low to Scala. Scala dumps it off. Michelle Clark-Crompton. Behind the net. Flicked it out. Perth patient here in their attack on the power play. Back into the corner. MCC firing. Deflected by Hokut. Dumps it down low to Salmons. Salmons tried to fish it in there but couldn't. There was no gap. Puck will be killed. And we'll get a restart in play. It was fantastic listening to Salmons this morning in the press conference. She called the line that she's on between Salmons, Michelle Clark-Crompton, and obviously Scala, the three-headed monster, which I like. But Graham Hyde, obviously being Scottish, being the coach, I'm going to call it the three-headed Loch Ness monster. I'm going to add to that. As McClellan has it here on the half wall. Tries to go forward here. Scala trying to work that one forward. It's Michelle Clark-Crompton. Behind the net now. Brisbane away here. Wuthridge. A minute left of the power play. How short-handed here. McClellan gets it to Salmons. Now Scala. Perth really like an open ice here. This might come into their advantage. But well cut off here by the Brisbane defence. They hold on to it. Scala on the forecheck, gets it back. This could be dangerous. Scala, Michelle Clark-Crompton trapping it with her skate. Watridge gets the clearance. Irvine just comes off the bench at the right moment. Will pick up the puck here and dumps it forward. And we'll go all the way back behind the net. Well, behind the net to Brown. Brown flicking that one forward. Good pass in the end to Crompton. It'll come all the way to King. King will trap it. King keeps it alive for Irvine here and doesn't look to stop play and tried to get it to Acker. Noddle got involved. Noddle lost it here. Rapchuk, great work by Rapchuk.
It's not ideal here for Brisbane at the moment.
Noddle clears it away. 8 seconds left of the power play here. Perth have one opportunity. They go forward with it now. Lily McClellan put the pass into the slot. Picked up nicely there by Crompton. Save here by Meyer. Meyer protects it and we're going to restart in play. We're back to even numbers. Power play over.
A successful penalty kill. Yeah, the last 20 to 30 seconds of that last power play was spent quite a lot in Brisbane's attacking zone, which isn't ideal for Perth. Probably an okay power play, possibly not their best, but they were managing to set themselves up when they were able to keep the ice in their attacking zone.
Brilliant work there on the replays, brought to you by Skaters Network. Skaters Network all across Australia, your best online hockey store with plenty of Bauer equipment. Been doing it for over 90 years, Bauer. As Hoka flicks it out wide. Shalkar Crompton flicks that one forward. Here's Scala. Scala now. Just got that out. There was a tough one. Irvine shooting. Stick save there by Meyer. Here's Salmons. Brisbane away here through Brown. Wuthridge is going to be a chase here. Shouts for a penalty. There is a penalty. So Meyer will come off. King will save. Puck still alive. So it's going to be power play time here for the Lightning. Plenty going on here. It's a heated contest.
Yes, Meyer will take herself back to the net, and now the Brisbane Lightning's opportunity to take a power play. Only probably half a minute after the Perth Inferno had their own.
We'll have a look at that penalty here on the replay. It just happened behind play, just on the edge of the screen there on the Skaters Network replay. So the Inferno player, they're just working out who it will be. They finally work it out. So Marie Irvine will make her way to the penalty box. She was running and hiding. I don't think she knew that it was a penalty on her. She was getting back to position and then they had to fish her out and say, no, Irvine, you're in the box. Here's Clinic on the blue line. Here's Wuthridge firing. That one's deflected. It goes over the top. Still a live shot. There it is. Perth get the first goal. Sorry, Brisbane get the first goal. Shanita Crompton scoring. There was a rebound opportunity. They take advantage of the power play. They go ahead 1-0.
And these goal opportunities, when you've only had a handful of shots on goal, are really, really helpful to start the game. So this is, I think that puck that went over the net kind of took everyone a bit by surprise, and just being able to get it back in front of Sasha King, who really wasn't in a position to save it, as good as she is. That was just a little bit too hard. And we see the replay here. Take
a look at this on the Skaters Network replay. Clinic just moved it out wide to Wuthridge. There was that deflected shot. It come off the glass. Fell in the lap there for Crompton, and she just put it in the back of the nylon. I like it a lot. Brisbane draw first. Fantastic work here. Perth under pressure here. They finished the season on top of the ladder, playing the fourth place Brisbane, and Brisbane will get the first one. Here's Clinic, another opportunity. They hustle for it. Save there by King. Wuthridge now behind the net. Wuthridge trying to get that one in, and it's a save. Brilliant start here for Brisbane. I'm loving their attack, leading the shot count at the moment, 8-2.
Yeah, that's really the big point, isn't it? 8 shots on goal to 2. And that's, you can't score unless you're managing to put shots on goal. So the more you put on, the more chances you have to score, and that's sort of how they've started this game. And keeping the puck down in their attacking zone as well for the last couple of minutes, which is also really helping.
Coming into this game, I think Brisbane have just a slight mental advantage. You finish in fourth position, you've got nothing to lose. Perth, all the pressure's on them. They finish first. They've got to make sure that they can go all the way. Behind the net now. Brisbane looking to attack. They flicked that one into the slot. Couldn't quite. Shot fired. King had to save it again. Badgley got the shot away that time. Salmons tries to clear it away. Flicked into the middle. Here's Scala, right-hand side. Hokett got the stick check in there. That was great by Hokett. Here's Salmons. Rabchuk. Now Brisbane on the attack now through Watts. Watts tried to flick that one in. Pass came. It was a hot and fiery pass, but no one got on the end of it. Puck tried to be cleared away. That's going to go over. That could be a penalty here.
Yep.
And it is. Delay a game.
That was definitely the call coming from the Brisbane Lightning bench.
Clark Crumpton, yeah, they were shouting out, weren't they? All you could hear was penalty. So power play time here. Now remember, Brisbane scored on the last power play. They're 100% conversion from their power play. Also leading the shot count 10-2. Very un-Perth-like.
Absolutely. And this is going to put the Perth defence under quite a bit of challenge at the moment.
Here we go. Here's Wuthridge. I thought their power play, the Brisbane power play against Melbourne only weeks ago, was absolutely brilliant. On this same arena, they did this really well where they cycled the puck out to Clinic. That one goes into the neutral zone. Unfortunate for them. They'll have to retreat here. They'll flick it out here to Crompton, the goal scorer in this game. If you missed it earlier, just fell in her lap and she was able to bury that in the back of the net. Crompton to Clinic. Now they flick it across. Irvine will have to get across here for Perth. Mahoney breathing down her neck. Mahoney wins the battle, goes to Wuthridge. Now back to Mahoney. Mahoney just missed it. However, Mahoney has Wuthridge. Will go out to the blue line. Wuthridge just looking. Now to Clinic in the middle. Clinic firing, but that stayed low. Carlisle tried. Now there'll be a battle here. Crompton. Perth managed to clear it away, but Clinic stops it. Clinic firing that one in. King had to make the save and did. Here's Wuthridge now on the blue line. Assessing her options. Looking, waiting, patient, firing! But it's deflected and it goes out the back of the net. Here's Carlisle. Carlisle was amazing in the power play against Melbourne as well. Unfortunately, missing that pass out to Clinic. Will go all the way to Meyer. 36 seconds left on the power play here. Clinic just flicks that one forward. Now Wuthridge will go into the middle. Picking up here is Rapchuk coming off the bench. Rapchuk puts it into the slot. One-timer there by Carlisle. Just couldn't quite. Great save by Sasha King.
Well, second power play that Brisbane Lightning have had in a very short space of time, and they're really working out what they want to do here. Cycling the puck around, even if the puck is getting out of their attacking zone, as we can see here on the Skaters Network replay. Even if the puck is coming out of their attacking zone, they're able to control it to get it back in as well. So really good job here by Brisbane.
Absolute beautiful pass there by Rapchuk. Low, hard, powerful. If Carlisle just got the right deflection, that was goal bound. Now behind the net here. Clinic trying to get that one out. Clinic does, clears it away. Rapchuk will pick it up in the neutral zone. 10 seconds left here on the power play. Puck will go in deep. Lakoviak will pick it up. Koviak's been amazing. Captain of the under-18s for the Australian squad. Also played in the women's Australian team as well last season. Has played a lot of hockey over the last 12 months and their improvement has been fantastic. Puck behind the net here. Here's Rapchuk. Scala. Working that one out, flicking it forward. Perth under a lot of pressure here, trying to turn defence into attack. Here's Salmons. Salmons went to go to Scala, but she was defended tightly. Scala's one that you've really got to defend, and it looks like she's had an assignment against her all game today. Hasn't had a lot of air or oxygen as Rapchuk has a tough time to get this one out. Does, tries to. Picking the puck up there nicely was Webb, and she'll go forward with it. Brisbane in defence here, they'll get it out. Working that one out nicely, Rapchuk. Rapchuk goes into the middle now, still with the puck. Brilliant work, just has to flick that one forward. The team will look to forecheck here. Salmon's got it out, but Utter was there. Utter flicks it in behind the net here. Backhanded attempt, it was blocked by a wall of Perth defenders. Here's Goonan. Goonan flicks that one forward. Crompton. Oh, that was a lovely pass to Utter. That was beautiful. Utter tries to put it in. Puck on the top of the net. Oh, that just flicked up and it almost went goalbound and landed on the roof.
Well, full credit to the Perth Inferno defence at the moment. 3 shots on goal to 15, so they are really working hard. Sasha King is being absolutely peppered between the pipes. And the Brisbane Lightning, they say if you don't score on a power play, you want to try and create some momentum, and that's exactly what they have done.
You saw that there on the Skaters Network replay. Came off Sasha King's helmet and then went onto the top of the net. Heart-in-mouth stuff. Here's Goonan. Flicking that one deep. Perth will get back here. He'll go to Acker. Acker, the captain, trying to work this one out. Wuthridge on the forecheck. Brilliant work. Here's Noddle. Back to Wuthridge. Dumping that one low. Brown's going to look to Hunt here. Can Brown get it back? Just couldn't quite. That one's flicked away. Here's Goonan. Acker just couldn't quite handle it. Brown will pick the pocket. Here's Brown now, looking to get the pass in. It's deflected. King had to deal with it. King caught it in the glove. We're going to get a restart in play.
And Perth fan, I think, will be quite happy with that. We've got 5 minutes left in this period. They really need to try and get some puck control and see if they can, first of all, get it down in their own attacking zone and put some shots on goal and see if they can spin this game around a little bit.
Brilliant game here. Game 1 of the semi-final Saturday. Obviously, Brisbane Lightning leading 1-0 at the moment to Perth Inferno. The game coming up next, Adelaide versus Melbourne. Here's Rabchuk firing, but it goes over the top. Another shot. That one hits the bar. Salmons for the Inferno will flick it forward. That goal tally, the shot tally is huge at the moment, 15-3. Very un-Inferno-like. Normally they dominate in shots on net.
Well, I gave credit to the Inferno defence, but that also comes down to the Brisbane Lightning defence. They're not letting them get the puck down into their attacking zone.
Mahoney to Badgley. Couldn't quite. Great save in the end. Watts now to Badgley. Badgley flicks it down here. Mahoney tried to pick it up, but the puck was behind her, and Salmons will flick it across the board. They'll come out to the blue line. They'll send it back in. Brisbane again with possession. They had to fire that time. King will save it. We'll get a restart in play. Play is being dominated at the moment in this attacking third here by Brisbane. Plenty of time in their attacking zone.
Absolutely, and we're seeing, I'm not surprised, some couple of line changes here for both teams, but all this defence, I don't know about you, Todd, but the Inferno are actually starting to look a little bit tired as well, having to try and prevent Brisbane from scoring.
Now, the Inferno made the trip across the Nullarbor last night. They were here in town. Normally, on game day, they do the 5 a.m. get up and start. Maybe sleeping in somebody else's bed can maybe change their momentum. They're slow starting here in this one. Here's Lukoviak trying to get something back for her team.
Maybe they're just not used to having to wake up so early to get across to Melbourne.
Yeah. Well, normally they do. They wake up early. You've got to get up early to beat the Inferno, but here's Carlisle. It's funny, your preparations can be different. I think majority of the teams came across yesterday, with Melbourne being the only one not travelling, of course. Lukoviak puts that on net. McKenzie will pick it up here. Here's McClellan. McClellan firing. That one was just wide to the right. Come out to the blue line here. Work that one forward here, Zoe Webb. Now McKenzie. Crompton for Brisbane here. Just clears that one away, uses the rim. Zoe Webb's going to get across and collect it though in the neutral zone. Webb flicked it across here to McClellan. McClellan goes for it. Puck was dumped. Perth will change their line. He's Goonan. Wuthridge. Wuthridge stopping and propping, finding some room for herself. That was brilliant work. Scala went over in the background there. Wuthridge using the wall to her advantage. Now into the middle. Wuthridge looking on goal. Fired. Great save by King. Brilliant play there by Wuthridge as she was able to position herself into the middle and get that shot away.
Good hockey all round. That was a fantastic passage of play. We can see here on the Skates Network replay of Wuthridge getting herself into centre ice and then just putting in a fantastic slap shot, which Sasha King was able to stop.
Great work there by Skaters Network on the replays. Head to skatersnetwork.com.au for all your Bauer gear. Skaters Network, fantastic sponsors of the AWIHL. They do a great job. Here's Scala flicking that one forward here to Salmons. Salmons is away, using her pace on the left-hand side, stopping, putting it into the slot. Couldn't quite connect with Crumpton. Puck gets flicked forward. Bounces off the wall there and comes into the middle. They'll fight and dig for it here. Maya gets it. There's a big hit from behind. Scala went flying. Let's have a look at that one on the Skaters Network replay. It was just a little bit of afters. We see here the shot coming in. There was the deflection. Plenty going on there. Here's Scala. They dig for it. And just getting the big check there. All the Inferno fans at home are off their couch screaming for a penalty, I'm sure. Here's Scala. Trying to get it away here from the Lightning. Here's Irvine. Stolen. Watts, but it's going to be offside. And we're going to get a restart in play.
Quite lucky there, the Inferno. Watts coming through, just taking the puck.
There's one stat line that I can't believe I'm seeing at the moment. It's 18-4 shots for the Inferno. They're a high-scoring team. Every time these two teams have played, bar one, it's only been 1-0 in that game at Coburn Ice Arena, but 7-4 has been the score in the other one. 9-0, 4-3. It's been a real shootout. At the moment, it's 1-0, and the shot count's 4-18. Unbelievable stuff here in the first period. Here's Mahoney. Into the middle. Mahoney with it again. Novartis had to pick up her stick there. McClellan here will have it. Trying to get it away. Mahoney fishes that one out. Perth managed to clear it away. Hocutt will pick it up here in the neutral zone. Hocutt going for it. Acker getting across. Magnuson flicked it to the outer side. Magnuson will pick it up again here. Hocutt tried. Coming to the middle. We're under a minute left here in the first period. Solitary goal to Crompton. Here's Hocutt. Hocutt just dumping that one in. That was nice. Little chip and chase. Come across here to Salmons. Find that away. Salmons now got 35 seconds to work. Got the pass going forward. Crumpton back to Salmons. Just couldn't quite get anything on any purchase on that shot. It didn't look good off the stick. However, it will be saved by Meyer. Perth will get a restart in their attacking zone. They've got to build something here in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, we can see here on the Skaters Network replay, they just didn't... Brisbane are doing such a great job defending Perth that they just didn't have the opportunity to put on the shot that they would have liked.
And play will get back underway behind the net here. 25 seconds left. Brisbane look to clear it away. It's against the half wall now. Back here to Crompton. Crompton behind the net. Flicks that one forward. Here's Watts. Going forward now. 13 seconds left here in the period. Perth clear that one away. Salmons just was watching the puck there. Couldn't quite get it. Gets cleared. Scala trying to get onto that one. Couldn't. And I think that's going to be it for the period here. What a first period it's been. Brisbane Lightning won. The Perth Inferno yet to score. And I think, Luana, the stat, we've talked about it a few times, that 18 shots to 5. Brisbane just dominating in their attacking zone.
Yeah, on the back of some really, really good defence as well. What we're seeing is when the puck comes down into the neutral zone, Brisbane are doing a great job of getting their structures sort of behind and then preventing Perth from really being able to get to have any attacking shots. Perth also haven't looked quite as clean with the puck as what they normally do, so I think some room for improvement for them in the second period.
Fantastic. Now, normally we will go to a break and we'll be off air for the break, but we've got our interview coming up with Petrowski, and we're going to go to a quick break now. We're going to go to a quick break now in a minute. We're going to have an interview after that with two players from the Adelaide Rush. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. What a great pleasure it is to get the interview. So we're going to go to a break now. We'll be back with all the action here on AWIHL TV.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
There's something a bit different about Victoria. More than just a little bit different. Victoria. Every bit different.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
Welcome back to AWIHL TV, brought to you by the Sportscast Network. We're here with a fantastic interview. Regan Petrowski and Madeline Langevin from the Adelaide Rush, who'll be playing in the semi-final number 2 against the Melbourne Ice. Wow, what a game that's going to be. What's been the preparation like been for yourself, Regan?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot building up for this, but we've been here before. We played them a couple times, so we kind of know what to expect. We've been watching video and going over specific things like we need to improve on ourselves, and made a few game plans. But besides that, just kind of sticking to it, what we've been originally doing, just being that 1% better.
We'll talk a little bit more about that game in a moment, but I think the interesting story is obviously being both imports and coming to the Adelaide Rush. Adelaide Rush not making the finals weekend last year, but they've made some great additions like the likes of yourselves, and then obviously a few other tweaks into the team. What's it like being an import coming across to the AWIHL?
Yeah, personally, I actually came over here for uni, rocked up, and found the Australian Women's Hockey League. So pretty lucky to be here. Pretty thankful to have a good group of friends here to support me, and happy to be here these finals weekend. Yeah.
So tell me about that experience. So you go to university, you're looking at your local hockey club, you find the Adelaide Rush,
yep.
You get down there, and what was that like? What was your first experience seeing hockey in Australia? Because did you come across knowing that there was a competition such as this?
No, actually had no idea. Just sort of rocked up to the rink. Didn't actually have any gear. So shout out to my mom and dad. They shipped over my skates and my elbow pads. So I had a few pieces of home coming out here on the rink. But yeah, it's been a good experience so far. Bit of a different ice surface playing somewhere around the country, but it's been great. Yeah.
What are some of the facilities been like? I'm sure back at home it'd be much greater. Obviously, hockey not being our major sport here, but has it been a bit of a surprise?
Definitely a bit of a surprise, but you know what I mean? I went back home over Christmas, got some time on the ODR, so I feel like that was a good level playing field for that.
That's one of my favourite things. The outdoor rinks, you get to see those sorts of things. That's fantastic. I see a lot of that on socials and stuff. That must be great, being brought up in those conditions. But Regan, what was your journey like? How did you find the Adelaide Rush?
Actually, standing over here is Maya Tupper, and I had played college hockey with her at Adrian College, and she had decided to come here this season and kind of just brought me along with her, if you must. Went over the options as she was visiting Adrian earlier this year, and hit up the coach, and we've been chatting and decided to make the move.
So Maya Tupper, the brainchild of that one, great work. Because I reckon you've been the icing on the cake for the Adelaide Rush. They had a great unit, they had a fantastic team, but you've come into the competition, only 8 games, 5 goals, 5 assists for the total of 10 points. But I really feel that you've balanced the team up. Have you noticed that yourself? And what do you think about the standard of the AW?
I think it's been a real fun time here. Our team has chemistry that just keeps building every single game, and it's been amazing to see the level just continue to rise, and that's what our coach does. That's what we all say, is every game seems that we're getting better and our chemistry is getting better, and just the standard of play is getting higher and higher. And I didn't really expect coming to this hot of a country that there would be this competitive of ice hockey, and it's been very fun to play here in Adelaide.
And you just mentioned, Regan, that you weren't expecting this type of competition. What have been your first impressions of the AWIHL?
The first weekend we played Brisbane, and that was just, the nerves hit me real hard because I had not played hockey in about half a year, and besides that, I had been what you would call beer league hockey back home, so wasn't used to the structure, and a bit higher than my expectations even had rolling up here, so it's been amazing.
Now, one thing about the Adelaide Rush, you guys play a really taxing energy sort of hockey, very high pressing. You're always looking to forecheck. Teams don't like it at all, and it's been said multiple times that playing the Adelaide Rush is a tough time. Coming from North America, is that the North American style? Is that what you look to adapt? To be really aggressive on the ice?
Yeah, I feel like I sort of grew up with that. Definitely first one on the puck, and we definitely followed through with that this season. It comes down to a bit more of team culture too. We're very much let's be the first ones there. We want it. We want it today.
Yeah, it's definitely been something that we've pressed, especially on our our penalty kill, we like to do the aggression and get the puck turned over and even try to turn those into our own scoring opportunities.
Listening to Joey McDougall this morning, that was his exact comments. That's how he liked to play hockey, and it's nice and aggressive. That's obviously going to be fun to play as well.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to sit back and just let the other team mess up. It's nice to put some pressure on and feel like you're doing a little more work. So I agree. Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's a game going on, the semi-final number 1. If you are successful in that game, you will potentially play the winner of this game. How have you seen the Brisbane Lightning? They've had a great start to this one. They're leading the shot count 8-5 at the moment, and 1 on the scoreboard. Interesting stuff from the Lightning.
Yeah, I got to appreciate the fact that they've been able to sink there in the net, 18 shots in, but they've been able to get it. Got to appreciate the pressure they've been putting on those girls today.
Yeah, I think their special teams have been firing away. Perth, unfortunately or fortunately, either way you're looking at it, has not been able to capitalize on their special teams, and Brisbane has. So.
Oh, just I guess one final question. You're both imports, first year in Australia. How have you found Adelaide as a city?
It's beautiful. I've had the time of my life personally. Beautiful views, a million beaches. Like I live 2 miles away from the beach. You just go for a jog and you're already at the beach, and it's lovely. And then obviously the team aspect of playing hockey here is crazy.
Well, Regan and Madeline, thank you so much for joining us. You've got a game to prepare for. Best of luck this afternoon. That's going to be a fantastic contest between you guys and the Melbourne Ice. A bit of a rivalry that's been built up, and I think that's going to be a wonderful game this afternoon. So best of luck for that, and thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And that's going to be it here from the break here. We're going to be back with the action with the Perth Inferno taking on the Brisbane Lightning. Brisbane Lightning leading 1-0 at the moment. So we've got about 8 minutes. Make sure you grab a cuppa and make sure you're joining us here for the rest of the game.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
Why aren't there any girls playing?
Why do I always have to play with the boys? Why can't we go see girls play more?
Why don't I get to use the change room?
Why are there no girls on TV?
There's something a bit different about Victoria. More than just a little bit different. Victoria. Every bit different.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
him pay. Liam Boland! In his last game for Avondale, Liam Boland has the fairy tale finish. Oh! He kicked that from Croydon, Matty. Here's Heyman in the penalty area. Michelle Heyman! She's won it for Canberra! Would you believe it? Could be a chance from Ray's Lowry.
Moments for the youngster. Misses it across.
Go Discipio, cross, back for go Discipio.
Morton. Arrowsmith for 2. And within 60 seconds.
Losky was leaping. Reddy was under it. He then fumbled. And Tedeschi pokes in. Red alert here for the South defence. And it's a good header away to save the day. Oh, wow! Duggan pulls out a spectacular overhead kick.
Welcome back to AWIHL TV. We're here at the O'Brien Icehouse for its semi-final number 1. And what a fantastic game it's been so far. The Brisbane Lightning leading this one 1 to the Perth Inferno 0. Luana, it's been a very interesting first period. I expected a shootout. I did.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. We just heard the Brisbane Lightning having a bit of a cheer, and non-surprisingly, really, they're up 1-0. They've had 18 shots on goal to Perth Inferno's 5, and they really do look like the dominant team at the moment.
They certainly do. And look, it's no surprise because their form line coming into this game against Melbourne in this very arena in the last round was absolutely fantastic. They dominated Melbourne in that 2-game series.
Yeah, definitely growing and building as the season has progressed. This is what you want to see from a team. From the Perth side of things, they're possibly going to be a little bit disappointed, I think, in their attack. Like you said, expecting a shootout. I think they probably would have expected to have more shots on goal themselves. So very much credit to the Brisbane Lightning defence, but I would imagine that there would have been some chat in the down the sheds underneath, just to how they're going to go around this and what they're going to do for their defence to sort of improve their attacking.
The one thing I've been super impressed with, though, is been Brisbane's patience on the puck. They've been calm, they've taken good shots, they've taken good chances, and they've just made sure that that puck has stayed in their attacking zone as much as possible. Even though it's been back and forth in the neutral zone, they've won their neutral zone battles, and they've been able to just get that puck continually going forward and continuing to pepper shots on net. And we know how good Sasha King is in between the pipes, but at the moment, she's coppering a hammering at the moment. 18 shots in the first period, That's going to be a lot of shots towards the end of the game. Normally like a 40 saver over a course of a game is a lot, and at the moment she's on par for just short of 60 shots.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And eventually it's just a matter of percentages, isn't it? The more shots on goal you have, the more chance that that's going to go in. There's only so much that Sasha will be able to take before, that brick wall does break down and they manage to get a puck in. So the best way, really, what Perth needs to do here is try and get some shots on goal themselves.
Yep.
I mean, 5 shots on goal for Katie Meyer. She's probably had a bit of a quiet first period, and if they can start off fast, they might be able to just catch her by surprise.
But I'm sure Graham Hyde at that period break and Tony Hyde would have been going through every little detail. Very detail-oriented coaching. And we're about to get this one underway. The crowd is ready. It's set. Second period ready to go. 20 minutes is thrown on the clock. The puck is dropped. The Inferno will win the first face-off. They'll go back. Applying some pressure there was Brown. Will come into the middle. Here's Wuthridge. Just working her way through. Savage tried to get that away. Clinic with a backhander, but Irvine will get back here for the Inferno. Irvine behind the net. Clark Crompton. Flicks that one out wide to Scala. Savage is there in support in the middle. It will be a 2-on-3. Scala went over, tried to clear it away, but getting there was Crumpton. Firing that one in. It's deflected. Will come out here for Brisbane, and they'll go on the attack through Brown. Brown has Clinic in the middle. That one's deflected. It goes in the air. It's going to be difficult here for King to deal with that. Just managed to in the end. Scala trying to get that one away. Here's Mahoney. Flick that one in. Carlisle here on the blue line. We know she's dangerous with her shot. We've seen her fire many from distance. Mahoney flicking that one now to Clinic. Clinic on the left-hand side. Backhanded pass down low. And we have a whistle here.
I think we might be seeing one of the Perth Inferno head to the penalty box.
We certainly are, and that's Irvine. So Sasha Marie Irvine will spend 2. Power play time here for Brisbane.
This is certainly not going to help the Perth Inferno defence, so you'd imagine that this shot count is going to get even higher for the Brisbane Lightning. And it hasn't really changed from what we saw at the end of the last period. Brisbane setting themselves up in their attacking zone and controlling the puck really well.
Puck into the corner. Here's McClellan. Acker trying to get that one away. Shot goes wide. Wuthridge, brilliant shot there. Here's Carlisle. Flicks it into the corner to Badgley. Back to Wuthridge. Now to Clinic. Clinic firing! King with a save. Brilliant save in the end by King. And great work. It's quite interesting though, Clinic out at the point at the moment playing that position. Carlisle played a lot of that against Melbourne. But the way that Clinic can handle the puck and thread the needle with her passing, it's understanding why she's doing that at the moment.
That's exactly right. You're going to need to have quite a lot of skill to get around this Perth Inferno defence, and so maybe changing the lines up a little bit just makes it a little bit harder for them to defend.
Out here to Clinic. Clinic searching, went to go to the top corner but couldn't quite, it was just wide. Still fight for it here, Brisbane. Playing some really good hockey at the moment, real scrappy around goals. Trying to take advantage of every rebound. Clinic to Carlisle. Carlisle to Wuthridge. That pass was just wayward. It's going to go into the neutral zone. They'll have to retreat here. Here's Wuthridge. Straight back into the attack. No reprieve here for the Inferno at all. Lakoviak trying to stop Wuthridge. Wuthridge now stalking the net. That was fired in. Magnuson putting her body on the line for her team and deflecting that one away. Badgley. Crompton. Clinic. Clinic just waiting. Buying some time here. Trying to get the right option. Going into the office. Now coming out to the left-hand side. Wuthridge. Half wall. Back to Clinic at the top. Clinic looking to thread the needle. And does, but that was deflected away. Good save again by King. That shot counter mounting up now. 21-5. Here's Wuthridge. Now to Clinic. Firing. King with another save. Brick wall at the moment is King. This Perth defence is under fire. Down low. Badgley back out to Clinic. Power play over. We're here at even numbers. Irvine gets out of the box. Instead of going to the bench, joins the play. They're going to need some help in defence. Lukoviak trying to get it out. Carlisle wins that one. Here's Wuthridge now. Wuthridge behind the net. Getting it out to Clinic. Clinic looking to fire. It does, but it's deflected and it'll go wide to the left. Badgley goes low here. Tried to get it to Carlisle. Lukoviak. Now Wuthridge. Carlisle.
There are going to be some tired bodies on the ice here. The Inferno haven't been able to change their line since they've had the power play.
Mahoney. Down low. Here's Wuthridge. Now to Dixon. Dixon firing. Of course, Perth Inferno with the long change this period. They are the number one seeded team in the competition. They got the short change for periods 1 and 3, but here they're on the long change. They finally get some rest, but Magnuson's left out there. Scala tries to work her way across. Here's Watts now for Brisbane. Sends it deeper. Scala picks it up. Here we go. Michelle Clark-Crompton couldn't get it. Brophy sent it going forward. Here's McClellan. McClellan seems to be everywhere in this game at the moment. Every time I look up, I see that green bucket and the number 14. She has it again here on the left. Flicks that one in. Meyer protecting the post, but it goes behind the net. Michelle Clark-Crompton fishing that one to Scala. Here's Mahoney. Mahoney now right-hand side. Puck against the wall. Here's Scala. Scala left-hand side now. Going forward. Sandwiched into the boards. Crompton getting across, got it to Carlisle. Good 1-2. Crompton on the attack now, left-hand side. Got some pace, got some wheels. Tries to get it past the post, holds on to possession though. Now Brisbane in the attack. They've been so good at this in the back end of the season. Dixon, the maturity they're showing now in their attacking zone is unbelievable. Carlisle applying pressure and winning the puck back. Carlisle backhander, King with a pad save. 24-5 shots now. That shot tally just racking up.
And it does not look like it is going to get any easier because the Perth Inferno are just struggling to get this puck down into their attacking zone.
Let's have a look at that backhanded shot there on the Skaters Network replay. King just protecting that 5-hole so well. Brilliant work there by Sasha King. She's really keeping her team in this one.
That's right. And I think from the Brisbane Lightning's perspective, for 24 shots on goal to only had 1 goal as well, it's going to be quite frustrating for them. So if Perth can be the next to score, then it's a brand new game.
Clinic trying to get that out here. It's a puck battle against the boards. Some brilliant images brought to you by Sportscast Australia there as they zoom in on that puck battle. So trying to come out. Goes back. Brisbane looking to forecheck here. They couldn't quite. LaPrent tried to get it out. Brisbane again just keeping that puck in their attacking zone. They've been relentless in their attack. And now's Wuthridge looking to go on net here. Wuthridge tried to get the pass into Clinic but couldn't quite connect. It'll come out here for Lily McClellan. She'll get that out into the middle. Here's Acker. Acker fishing that pass now. Novartis goes forward with it. Hocutt loses her stick. We'll have to come back and get it. Now Brisbane back on the attack again. This time through Rapchuk. Rapchuk into the middle. Rapchuk firing. It goes off the bar and it works its way out to the top netting. We're going to get a restart in play. What a strike that was. What a bit of attack. Brisbane are just playing great hockey and the crowd are loving it.
They certainly are. And we just said, just be proud of that. I was doing see here the shot on goal from Skaters Network. It's a really great piece of hockey and a really fantastic shot. I mean,
unbelievable handles. Then tried to tuck it into the top corner. Just couldn't. Save here by King. That was a brilliant solo effort.
Anytime that the Perth Inferno are managing to get the puck into their attacking zone, Brisbane just have defence in numbers. So you're only having maybe 1 Inferno attacker, but then you've got maybe 2 to 3 Brisbane defenders, and it's just really taking away any shooting opportunity that the Inferno are trying to create.
On the left-hand side. Look to get it away. Come all the way back here for Webb. Irvine. Lukoviak. Koviak. Physical there in the boards. He'll come out here for Noddle. Badgley working hard. Lukoviak, great defence. Here's Mahoney. Puck in the back of the net. Coming to the middle. Shot fired. That one just flirted across the front of goals. It's cleared away. He'll go into the neutral zone here. Dixon. Mahoney. Irvine cuts it off. Back to Dixon. Dixon looking to attack. Cleared away. Mahoney flicked it forward. Irvine will get back there. Scala. Scala now pressing. Scala working her way through. Left-hand side. Flicked it forward. Crompton will get across. Crompton stopping. Gets the pass through. Gets it to Dixon. Dixon look for Carlisle. There's a whistle here.
I think this might be an opportunity here for the Perth Inferno to get some serious time in their attacking zone.
So opportunity for the Inferno here. Have not registered a shot in this period. 9.5 minutes of play. Absolutely. With not a shot. Scala puts that one across. Hokett clears it away. Webb trying to go forward with it. The only thing saving the Inferno at the moment is that Brisbane have only scored one. They can build from here.
That's exactly right. With 26 shots on goal, you probably want more than one goal. And if Perth can score here, then that's going to be quite deflating for the Lightning.
Gala on the half wall. Carlisle tries to get in there and get it out. Salmons ends up with it in the end. Crompton flicks it forward. Tried to connect with Carlisle. Couldn't. Will come into the middle. Here's McClellan. McClellan to Scala. Scala lost it. Back to McClellan. Just fishes that one over the top. Hokett here for the Lightning. Hokett firing that away. King will keep it alive. Georgia McClellan will come back for it. Big hit there. And there was contact with the head on the ice. I think play will stop. As Michelle Clark-Crompton hit the deck. Hokett was involved there. Michelle Clark-Crompton looks good. She just come off. I think she's more unhappy with herself, if anything.
Well, here's a real opportunity here for the Perth Inferno.
We'll see that there on the replay, just out of screen there, but we'll see the contact in the end. It's going to be left-hand side here. Play to restart in the attacking zone.
Perth Inferno, one player up. This really has to be their chance here to try and score and level the game.
Face-off happens now. Dixon on the puck. Dixon trying to clear it away. Acker got involved. Brisbane will clear it. So penalty as Hokart will go in to the penalty box. It'll be power play time here for the Inferno. This is the one. This is the moment. They've got to capitalise here. Here's Noddle. Noddle firing. And Meyer put to work for the first time this period with a glove save.
That she was indeed. I think maybe from the Perth Inferno right now, although maybe perhaps they wanted a line change as well, what they might be wanting to do is a little bit of what Brisbane had been doing, which is really controlling the puck around the net, creating some scoring shots and maybe moving the defenders around and creating some shooting lines.
Face-off takes place. Lukoviak here on the blue line. Gets it across here to McClellan. McClellan firing! Saved. Crompton now behind the net. McClellan again. McClellan's been everywhere today. Back to McClellan. McClellan! Tough angle. Shot goes wide. Salmons picks it up. Here's Michelle Clark-Crompton behind the net. Wrap around. Saved by Meyer.
Just needed a teammate there to put that shot in because there was an open net there. Might come across to make that save.
Lukoviak now behind the net. Flicks that one across. Here's McClellan to Scala. Scala couldn't quite. Carlisle will get it in defence. Carlisle looks to clear it away. Got it to Badgley. Only as far as McClellan. Georgia McClellan again on the attack. Dumps it. Here's Sammons. Now Scala. Here we go. Scala, the biz. Couldn't quite get that shot away. They dive on the net. Puck's still alive here. Meyer did a great job to keep that alive and out of the net. Will come all the way back. 15 seconds left here on the power play. And we'll be back to even numbers as Georgia McClellan goes and gets the puck in the defensive zone. Now finds Sammons. Sammons couldn't quite trap the puck and now has to chase. Wuthridge got there first and will clear it. Uses the rim to get it out of there. It goes into the neutral zone. Perth will have to come back here. Lukoviak dumps the puck and looks for a forecheck opportunity. Back to even numbers on the ice here. Goonan worked that one forward. Acker's going to have to go get it here, the captain. Can we see a captain's effort here, bringing it out of defence? Drops that one off. Lukoviak goes across. Irvine, good pass. Tried to find McKenzie. Now Noddle. Here's Wuthridge. Puck bobbling around. Clinic picks it up nicely. Clinic looking to fish the pass forward. Rapchuk here on the outer side. Puts it ahead for Wuthridge. Wuthridge on the attack now. This is looking ominous. Great shot. Sasha King, another save. She'll dive on the puck. They all dive on it. And we're going to get a restart in play. Wow. This Brisbane continue to pepper this net. What a great pass there to find Wuthridge as she enters the attacking zone and then fired that shot on the Skaters Network replay.
And that was created. They turned that defence into attack. They were defending. We talked about Sasha King from time to time being a brick wall. This Brisbane defence is currently a brick wall. And the minute they can get the puck, they turn it around in an instant and they are flying down the ice. Wuthridge actually came on just at the end of that power play, one would assume, to create some attacking opportunities when they became even numbers again.
At the moment, Sasha King is operating at 96% save percentage. Her season average is 92, but she's had 30 shots against in a period of half of hockey. Unbelievable effort. If Perth can manage a goal here and maybe get the go-ahead, a lot of this is going to be in credit to Sasha King in the way that she's been able to protect the net.
And with that icing call, we'll head back down to the Perth attacking zone to give them another chance.
Finals weekend is always an interesting one. Sometimes a goaltender can win you the contest. But the offense for the Inferno, they need to get going here. They've got to find something. They've got to get the puck going forward. Here's Sammons. Clark Crompton tried to get it away. Wuthridge has been brilliant today. And again, showing some attack on the left-hand side. Has options. Clinic firing. Glove save by King. Easy as you like. Just pick that out of the air like it was nothing.
That's how you do it, Todd.
That's how you do it.
Great job by Sasha King right there. Very calm.
Her hand-eye coordination is brilliant. In fact, I saw her pre-game juggling balls while she was sitting on the bench. She had 3 or 4 balls going at the one time. No wonder why her hand-eye coordination is what it is.
And why her save percentage is so high.
Exactly. Here's Scala. Great pass here to Sammons. Sammons is quick. Sammons had to get the backhander. Couldn't quite. That was great defence in the end by the captain there in Badgley to be able to get back and make it a difficult shot there for Sammons. And that's what Brisbane have been doing. They've been doing the simple things well. Here's Scala now. The Biz. The Biz tries to tuck it in but couldn't. Great save by Meyer. The Biz gets slammed into the board here. It's going to be a penalty against Rapchuk.
Well, the Perth Inferno have started to up the ante. We're seeing a little bit more ice, and we can see here on the Skaters Network replay, they've upped the ante a little bit. They're getting the puck a little bit more in their attacking zone. They've had a few more shots on goal, so this power play is going to provide them with a nice opportunity.
Brilliant stuff there. Great defence by Brisbane. And Katie Meyer, even though she's had 10 shots against, she's been fantastic as well. Great display of goaltending in this game. Shootout was expected. However, every time these teams have played, it's been a shootout, except for once where Perth won 1-0. Scala this time. Meyer with a save. Lukoviak tried off the rebound. But Meyer, brilliant, pulls out another great save. The crowd get around her. This is definitely one we've got to see here on the replay.
And rightly so, her teammates as well. for sure thought this was going to be a goal. A fantastic shot.
And then Lukoviak tried to get across. Meyer using the pads. Brilliant work. That was huge. That could have been the one to make things even. Here's Scala right in front of goal. Meyer with another save. Now Scala. Perth looking more comfortable now. Scala getting that shot across. They're starting to amass their own shots on net here. This is good signs for the Inferno. Puck goes deep. Lukoviak to Salmons. Back to Lukoviak. Salmons. McClellan firing. Is still alive. They dig for it. It's finally going to be killed. Wow, great stuff here.
45 seconds of this power play has gone, and Perth Inferno just sort of settling into it quite nicely, moving the puck around. They've got a lot of time that they can score.
Great work from each of our officials. For the first time ever in the AWIHL final series, each of these officials have had international experience. So we've got the best of the best out there as Scala fires that shot. Meyer deflects that one away. Scala gets across here into the middle. Clark Crompton. Out to McClellan. McClellan firing. Lukoviak getting across. Brisbane now under threat. 45 seconds left in the power play. Scala couldn't quite get the one-timer. Here's Carlo. Scala pressing. Brisbane clear it away. Salmons was there in anticipation in the neutral zone, but just managed to sneak past her. She'll go back and collect the puck here. Brisbane through Mahoney will look for the forecheck. Here's McClellan. McClellan to Salmons. Great 1-2. Now to Lukoviak. This is building. Lukoviak here on the right-hand side. Comes into the middle. Great shot. But putting her body on the line there for Brisbane was Goonan. That was fantastic. Unselfish play there from Jamie Goonan to block that shot that was coming in. It had a bit of heat on it. It was from an Inferno player, of course. Here's McClellan shooting. There it is! Georgia McClellan! An unbelievable shot from an impossible angle. Makes it one apiece.
What a goal, and we were talking about this, the uneven shot count. If the Perth Inferno manage to score a goal, this becomes even game. It completely changes the atmosphere.
What a brilliant goal here from McClellan. This is one you're going to watch over and over and again. Let's take a look at this here on the Skaters Network replay as that will come up and she's celebrating with her team. What a game Georgia McClellan's played. She's been everywhere, all over the ice. Hugs from the coach, Graham Hyde. Fantastic there. Her team know how much that means. She had some room here, goes over the blue line, and then shooting from the left-hand circle and just tucking it in, top shelf.
And potentially also maybe
look at that again. There it is. Unbelievable.
She also had Marina Noddle there on the right-hand side and maybe disguising that as well, perhaps looking a little bit like a pass and maybe just making Katie Meyer just double think there for a second.
So game on here. It's back to even keel. And Perth in the last couple of minutes just really got that shot count up. Pucks on net, so important.
And you saw what it meant for the team as well after that goal was scored.
Here's Irvine against Wuthridge. He'll come back here. Brisbane now back on the attack. Into the corner, now Clinic. Irvine versus Wuthridge, back to Clinic here. Clinic flicking that one forward. Noddle. Puck was coming back with some pace, but it was Irvine to get it out. Here's Acker. Acker now trying to put it into the middle. Flick that one forward, Dixon will get back. Dixon to Clinic. Clinic stopping. Go to Mahoney. There's contact. Here's McClellan. Tried again from the same angle. Into the middle. Great work in the end by Webb to get that away. Just bought her defence some time to get back. Into the corner now. Here's McClellan. To Scala. Scala, Salmons and Clark Crompton, they're all there in the attacking zone. The three-headed monster. Scala tries the biz. Miss that one. Badgley to Carlisle. Carlisle firing. Rebound opportunity. McClellan was there. McClellan's everywhere. Scala banks it off the board. Here's Clark Crompton. She's got to go alone. Salmons hustling there to get into the slot for the pass. Great defense by Carlisle. Hokett got it out here to Watts. Watts will press now to Badgley. Badgley to Watts. Watts firing, but it just went over the head of Sasha King and over the uprights. Here's Hokett. Puck goes down low. Carlisle gets across. Into the middle. McClellan was there. McClellan v. Wuthridge. McClellan did well, got it into space. Here's Carlisle in the corner. Out to the blue line. Here's Hokett. Hokett's firing it in. Well read by Salmons. Salmons threads a pass to Scala. Tape to tape. That was brilliant. Scala trying to work her way through. Good defense by Rapchuk and Hokett. The double team Scala. Salmons just got cleaned up there, and there's going to be a penalty.
What a difference a goal can make. We've just seen, since that last goal from the Perth Inferno, as we see
Salmons down on the ice. It was a tough challenge. I hope she's okay. Still laying down there at the moment. Just caught her at a tough angle.
maybe a little bit of shoulder to the head, perhaps.
Just have a look at this here. Just out of frame there, but the contact was there. She's down on the ice at the moment. Salmon's now getting up. She looks to be okay. Obviously a big hit in the context of the game and a big moment. She's one that this Perth Inferno team make sure she's got to be okay.
Yeah, you want to be overcautious and undercautious when you see shots like that.
So her team will get around her. She looks to be okay. So plenty going on here at the moment. There's going to be a penalty. And of course, that's Christina Badgley, the captain for the Lightning, will go to the penalty box and spend 2 minutes. Power play time here for the Inferno. They're going to start on the left-hand side. 1:38 left in the period, 2 minutes power play. So the remainder of this period is going to be spent power play for the Inferno. Brisbane will be on the penalty kill.
And since that last goal, the Inferno have looked a lot slicker with their puck control. They've got some really nice passes. They've really upped the ante so far. There's a really good opportunity for them to take the lead.
Scala firing. That one's saved by Meyer. Scala pressing. Here's Lukoviak. Wuthridge knocked that one away. Wuthridge on the left-hand side. Has Clinic to help. Looking for Clinic. McClellan, great defense. Salmons got back. She's looking healthy again. Here's Lukoviak. Clark Crompton firing. Oh, almost. Scala, McClellan. Here's Salmons. Patient on the power play. McClellan! Great deflection there from Hokett, putting her body on the line. Here's McClellan. Lukoviak. Oh, almost, but that was wide to the right. 50 seconds left in the period here. McClellan to Scala. Now Salmons on the blue line at the point. Salmons firing. Had a bit of air time on that one as well, but it was just too high. Hokett looking to clear it away. Lukoviak put it in. Wuthridge caught it and put it down. Now Wuthridge is away. Using the board there. McClellan getting back and stopping that one. McClellan's game today has been so impressive. Here's Rapchuk. And again, back to McClellan. Only seconds left here in the period. Interesting moment. Here's Lukoviak. That one's pushed forward. McClellan will get it in the neutral zone here. One last chance at an attack here. Lukoviak just couldn't quite get that going. That pass had a little too much mustard on it. Hokett will come back. Here's Scala. 4 on the clock. Scala's got to shoot. She does. That one deflected away. It nearly found the back of the net. That's the end of the second period. We end that one here on a stalemate. It's one apiece. And the Inferno will come back with 22 seconds of power play action. Wow, what a period, Luana.
I think the Perth Inferno would like those extra 22 seconds before they went into the break. They were really starting to build up in that power play, looking really quite nice. A big difference of what I noticed in the second half of that period is where the Brisbane Lightning were really successfully getting the puck down into their attacking zone. The Perth Inferno have just stopped that. So anytime it gets into the neutral zone, they've been able to get it back down into their attacking zone, which has really helped. I mean, still a massive deficit in shots on goal, but it's getting there for the Inferno.
Well, the good thing about the Inferno in that period, they managed to put on 13 shots on net. And I think that's where the difference was. We saw that one goal hitting the back of the net there. And what a goal it was by Joan McKowen. Geez, unbelievable.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I think a little bit of deception there. Maybe is she passing? Is she going for the shot? That creates a little bit of, makes the goaltender have to second guess what they're doing. And that just gives her a little bit more opportunity to score.
Well, we're going to take a break here on AWIHL TV. We'll be back with plenty of action in the third period. This one is set to be unbelievable. It's one apiece at the moment, so don't go far away. It's going to be about a 15-minute ice clean, and make sure you're joining us here. This third period is set to be a cracker.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
Why aren't there any girls playing?
Why do I always have to play with the boys? Why can't we go see girls play more?
Why don't I get to use the change room?
Why are there no girls on TV?
There's something a bit different about Victoria. More than just a little bit different. Victoria. Every bit different.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
penalty area. Michelle Heyman, she's won it for Canberra! Would you believe it? Could be a chance from Rachel Lowry.
Moments for the youngster. Misses it across.
Go the Scipio cross. Back for go the Scipio.
Arrowsmith for 2. And within 60 seconds.
Losky was leaping. Reddy was under it. He then fumbled. And Tedeschi pokes in. Good alert here for the South defence. And it's a good header away to save the day. Oh, wow! Duggan pulls out a spectacular overhead kick.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
Welcome back to AWIHL TV, and what a treat we have. We have the referee-in-chief, Kent Unwin. He's one of 37 officiating coaches across the world for the AWIHF, and he's got plenty to tell us. Got a special officiating team this weekend, first ever for the AW. Tell us about it.
Yeah, first ever for hockey in Australia, not just for AW. So first time ever where all officials working in a final series actually have international experience. All 6 officials are currently licensed with the AIHF, and all 6 have been to World Championships in the past.
Fantastic stuff. That's great for the sport and great for the development. Tell us, how hard is that to find good officials and develop them and get international officials in Australia?
Look, it is quite difficult, and it can be a long and arduous journey to work on your skills and to get to that point. When I first took over this role back in 2017, it was one of my goals to try and achieve that. First goal was to have an all-female crew in women's hockey, and we got to that, so tick that off. And then what's next on the list? Well, let's get to the next one, which was try and get all 6 officials with international experience and license. So happy to that we've finally achieved that. But it's a long journey, but these girls love the challenge, love working hard on their skills and getting themselves in top performance ready for these games.
It's one thing I love, women's hockey, and it's an all-women officiating crew as well. That's a great touch. It's fantastic. Tell us about the officials that we've got in this game. Who we got?
So this game, for us, our referee is Gabby Aston, and our linespersons are Beth Boschel and Davida Paul. Gabby previously been at World Championships as a referee. Beth is off to World Championships shortly, and Davida just went to World Championships not that long ago, earlier this year.
Fantastic, great stuff.
So,
and
yeah.
they all got international experience, which you touched on. That's
all got
unbelievable.
international experience. Our next game, Ainsley Gardner, our referee, she's got, I think, about 5 times she's been to World Championships.
Yep.
Sarah Kinnaman just finished at World Championships earlier this year, and CM Pereira was at World Championships last year as well. So it's just phenomenal experience that we've got in our women's officiating in this country. It's amazing.
Must be almost like a proud dad moment, right?
It is. Look, it's a very big proud dad moment. Female officiating is something that the IIHF has been working really hard on and tasked all us referees in chief around the world to see what we can do to work on it. There's not many of them. There's some bigger countries that are in this sport than us that maybe have 1 or 2 officials, and that's it. And for a country down here in Australia where ice hockey is a passion, it's not our national sport, but for us to have so many of them and more knocking at the door, wanting to knock these guys off the perch and take their spot, it's just amazing. Yeah, very proud.
And what would be the training pathway for someone who was wanting to get involved in officiating?
So first you just start at the local level. Put in your effort, then it's communication and talking to your referee-in-chief in your local state and just let them know what your goal is. And if we find officials that are motivated and want to achieve that, we'll do everything we can to help them and support them.
Yeah, great. We were just chatting off air before. You yourself are heading over to Europe shortly to do some officiating yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I leave shortly, early April. I'm heading off to Estonia for the World Men's Division 1B 18s, World Men's 18s 1B. And then when that finishes, I jump on the plane straight across to Helsinki, and I'll be working at the World Men's 18 Top Division.
Wow, that must be a great one. The top division as well, with the big North American countries, it should be fantastic. It gets a lot of coverage on the socials as well as TV as well.
It does, yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm told the World Men's 18s in Finland is an absolute, the Finnish absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So they think it's a massive thing for over in Finland for that. So I'm really looking forward to the experience and to the opportunity afforded to me by the IIHF, and I can't thank them enough for how much they do for officiating in our country. It's just phenomenal.
Talked a little bit about the pathway, but if you really want to get involved and you're not involved yet, is there a website you can go to? How do you get in contact? Where do you go? Your local rink? How does it start?
Yeah, there is. If you don't have any contacts with your local referee-in-chief, then go down to your local rink, find an official. Otherwise, you can go to ihha.org.au, and on the menu, there's an officials menu, and then under the officials, there's contacts, and you can reach out to the the referee-in-chief for your local state.
Well, it's simple. It's a simple equation. Without referees, this sport doesn't happen. Sport doesn't happen all across the country without referees. Get in, support them, get behind them. And if you see one do a great job, tell them that they've done a great job as well. Would you agree?
Totally. Yeah, definitely jump in there, show them your support. They're doing their best out there, and they, all feedback is great. And we love coming out here just as much as the players love being on the ice playing. We love being on the ice officiating.
Fantastic. Ken Unwin, our referee-in-chief for our league, is also one of 37 AWIHL officiating coaches in the world. What a pleasure it was. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
No problem. Thank you for the opportunity.
Enjoy. Make sure you enjoy this contest. Now, quick tip for us. I know that you're partial, you're referees, but just wish the referees the best for the rest of the game.
Definitely. Best of luck to the referees out there, for sure.
I was going to ask you who was going to win, and then I backed out because you are an official. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
That's
as long
right.
as the people in stripes do a great job.
That's it.
Thank you very much, Ken. Have a great afternoon.
Thanks, guys.
So we're back here, and the players are about to make their way onto the ice. The officials are out there ready to rock and roll. This is going to be a fantastic third period. Luana, let's recap what has taken place to get us to this position at the moment. It's been a cracking contest.
Fantastic contest. What we have seen is some very, very strong defence from the Brisbane Lightning, demonstrated by a very lopsided shots on goal. So 18 shots on goal to the Perth Inferno to 31 to Brisbane Lightning. But just towards the end of that last period there, a couple of power plays sort of gave the Inferno a little bit of momentum and allowed them to sort of climb back into this game, and scoring a goal late in that second period. Following on, they've really got a spring in their step. So with game on at the moment, and the Inferno girls are getting their team started here with the face-off.
So power play time here. We're back. 22 seconds of the power play for the Inferno. Face-off was won by Brisbane, however, short-handed. They'll look to go forward with it. Mahoney battling against the boards against McClellan, who's probably been best on ice for me today so far in this one. Here's Scala. Scala getting it into Clark Crompton. Clark Crompton trying to fire. There it is. It goes in. Great goal. Molly Lakoviak gets it. Michelle Clark Crompton put it across the face of goal, and Lakoviak was able to pop it in the back of the net. It's now 2. Another power play goal here for the Inferno.
Well, I said at the end of the last period that the Inferno would have liked those 22 seconds at the end of that period to get a goal, but they didn't need it. They got it at the start of this one. I thought I saw the arm go up from one of the officials as well, sending someone to the penalty box.
A battle here. Look at that. Scala put it across. Clark Crompton just put it towards the net. And there was Lakoviak on the spot, put it in. Molly Lakoviak, one of the young champions of this competition, has been clutch here in semi-final number 1 and gave her team the go-ahead goal. This is amazing.
And this is where it starts to get very frustrating for the Brisbane Lightning. Like we mentioned before, that lopsided shot count, and we have the Perth Inferno now up in front.
You're correct. That shot count sitting at 31-19. There's plenty going on here. They're just working out behind the scenes. So power play over. Obviously, we're back to even numbers. The Inferno managing to score in the first 20 seconds of this third period. Perth Inferno fans at home just breathing a little easier at the moment. Here's Wuthridge.
And we've talked about how good the Perth Inferno defence has been all season, and this is where they're really going to back themselves. They've got themselves up with a goal, and they've been defending fantastically so far. And they're going to have to do a little bit more of it when
Lakoviak
heading to the penalty box.
Lakoviak to spend 2 minutes in the box, so power play time here for the Lightning. Tense moments. Face off one, Wuthridge here to Clinic on the blue line. This has been a real key to Brisbane's game late in the season. The captain, Badgley. McClellan picked her pocket. McClellan clearing that. Here's Clinic. Crompton. Badgley. Back to Crompton. Here's Wuthridge. Wuthridge firing. Great block by Irvine. Catch there from Crompton. Put it down. Clinic. Just waiting, patient. Back to Crompton. Had a little too much mustard on that pass. It went wayward. McClellan tried to source it out of there. Clinic tried to stop it. It'll go to the neutral zone. Brisbane will have to retract their offense, and now they go forward with it. Here's Wuthridge. Stopping, propping, waiting. Wuthridge still has it against the half wall. Now out to the point. Drops it off for Clinic. Salmons pressing. Goes down low here. Back to Clinic at the top. Clinic firing. Oh, it was deflected. Crompton. Clinic will have to come back and pick it up. She does. 40 seconds left here at the power play for Brisbane. Wuthridge on the attack, left-hand side. Drops it off to Clinic. Slides one across the ice. Come out here to Crompton. Now Clinic again. Acker, the captain, good defence. Won that battle. Back to Clinic. Crompton calling for it on the blue line. Instead, Clinic goes low to Hokett. Sorry, Wuthridge. Here's Wuthridge firing. Oh, couldn't quite connect there with Badgley. Crompton. And there's a whistle for offside. Play will restart. 3 seconds left of the power play here for the Lightning.
This has been a very tense power play. Brisbane cycling the parks, trying to create that opening shooting lane, but Perth really just up to the challenge. You mentioned Acker before. She was sort of harassing the attackers there, preventing them from creating any shots.
So face-off won by the Inferno here. That's going to be handy as Lukoviak comes out of the penalty box, makes her way to the bench straight away. Scala pressing forward. Rapchuk coming across. Scala versus Rapchuk. Scala had to be careful there not to give away the penalty. Didn't. McClellan firing. And come out here wide. Hokard and Watts, they'll get it, but Zoe Webb cleared that away here for the Inferno. Puck battle here against the board. Comes into the middle, here's Hokett. Rapchuk just missed that one. McClellan just flicked that one back to Scala. Scala into the middle. Here's Hokett. Mahoney. Scala. Crompton. Great work here by Crompton. Good solo effort. Still bursting through. Still has possession. Half full now. Dumps that one low. McClellan gets across. McClellan stopping. Fishes a pass to McKenzie. McKenzie here to Clark Crompton. Clark Crompton's got some space. Backhanded. Meyer with a great save. McKenzie with a rebound. Here's Noddle. Noddle firing. Great protection from Meyer. McKenzie got the rebound, kept the puck alive for her Inferno team. Shot count now 21-31. Brisbane have been starved of shots of late, and the Inferno starting to even up the ledger. They have the most important one though, the scoreboard. Here we go. Lukoviak trying. Good clearance from Brisbane. Irvine applying pressure with a big hit. It's going to come all the way back here for Webb. Webb will pick it up, go behind the net, just goes over the wrong time. Watts gets it now. Watts stopping, looking to go goal bound, but couldn't. Unfortunate. Slip at the wrong moment. Here's Lukoviak. Well done by Clinic to stop it, but Lukoviak got possession. Bursts her way through. Contest against Watts. They both go over. Puck comes out to the blue line here. Here's Brophy. Great pass there by Brophy into space. Wuthridge will pick it up. Wuthridge firing, King with a save. And play will restart.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, but I think that was the first shot on goal then for the Brisbane Lightning that they've had in this period. So we played over 5 minutes. First shot on goal. So great job on the Perth Inferno coming out in this second period. And like you mentioned, that shot count has now gone down to 11. I think we were looking at about 20 at some point there in the second period. So
an absolute spark has been ignited in the Inferno here in the late stages of this game. The Lightning need to get their way back into it. Here's Wuthridge. To the top. Hokett. Wuthridge. Come all the way back here for Zoe Webb. Zoe Webb tried to get it to Scala. Clinic. Brown, and they're all sandwiched against the board. It's going to be cleared away. Brisbane will go back and get it, but Perth fans at home, they'll be a little bit more comfortable at the moment as they have the lead 1-0 at the moment. Brisbane desperate for another goal here to even things up. Here's Wuthridge, now Clinic, half wall, Clinic stopping. Now to Wuthridge down low, that was a great pass, back to Clinic. Great 1-2, great connection by those two. Here's Mahoney in the corner. Clinic. Acker, great defence. Clinic one out though. Clinic dumps it off here for Mahoney. McClellan sandwiched Mahoney against the board and won the puck back. Another example of great play from her today. Here's Scala trying to flick that one forward. Rabchuk. Scala tries to burst the way through. The puck comes back here to Clinic. She flicks it across. Here's Mahoney. Mahoney on the left-hand side. Now comes into the middle. Novartis will get it and clear it. There's a big collision there on centre ice between Watts and Novartis. Perth trying to get the puck out of defence here. Brisbane applying a lot of pressure, but not for a lot of reward at the moment. They've only managed one shot this period. Puck comes out to the blue line. It's kept into the attack. This looks dangerous here. Here's Badgley, put it in, but couldn't. Bit of physicality going on there between Brophy, but it'll come into the middle. Here, Noddle just knocks it forward. Noddle's going to get onto this one. Noddle into some space now. Noddle, one-handed handle. Couldn't quite get it. Big hit there. Come out wide. Here's Carlisle. Magnuson will get across here for the Inferno. And the puck will be iced, and we'll get a restart in play.
And we can all take a breath. This has been a very fast passage of play. The puck is going sort of up and down each end of the ice. Both teams defending quite well. Also sort of increased intensity as well. So each team really trying to make the most of the puck when they've got it.
I received a special message this morning that I have to give a big shout out to Hurricane Hudson listening at home. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Hudson. Hudson Hyde, the son there of Graham Hyde, is watching along at home. He's Perth Inferno's #1 fan. So big shout out, mate, and happy birthday as this one gets underway. He'll come out here to Irvine. Irvine on the half wall, looking to go forward. Oh, knocked away. Brisbane looking to clear here. Here's Carlisle. Clark Crompton sends that one forward. Shouts of a penalty here from the Inferno fans, but officials were having none of it. Here's goes forward. Now into the middle. Here's Sammons. Salmon just knocks it forward. Meyer will sit on that one. Gets it to Rabchuk. Rabchuk looking for Carlisle. Connects with the pass. Carlisle tried to put it into the middle. Clark Crompton got across here. Here's Scala now. It's going to come all the way back. Here's Webb. Abby Webb. Webb tried to put it into the middle. Brown picked the pocket. Brown's going to go here. Brown firing. King just shoulders that one away. Doesn't matter how it stopped as long as it's not in the net.
I was going to say she can put her shoulder to it. She can catch it. At the moment, you'll be wondering if there's anything she can't do.
Rabchuk down to Brown. McKenzie flicked it across. Lukoviak put it forward. McKenzie's got a chase here against Hocutt. Hocutt managed to backhand that one out of there. Noddle will pick it up here. Noddle looking to go into attack. McKenzie tried, knocked it forward. Hocutt on the outer side. Come into the middle. Here's Wuthridge. Wuthridge into the middle now. Wuthridge couldn't quite. McClellan will knock it away. Hocutt firing that one. Will go behind the net. McKenzie trying to knock that one forward. Wuthridge now. Here's McKenzie. Here we go. Inferno away. Noddle into the middle. Good defence from Clinic. Great pace, great precision for Clinic. Now Clinic will get rewarded with the pass. Clinic getting her way through. Clinic looking to press on net. Shot's not there. Stops, waits for some teammates. Watts comes on. Mahoney comes on. Dixon comes on, and so does Brophy. But couldn't quite get it going. Lukoviak will have it. Watts going forward. Acker will come back, the captain here for the Inferno. Looking to skate it out. Using McClellan. McClellan sent the pass off to Lukoviak. Brophy will get back there for Brisbane. Sends it forward to Watts. McClellan. Georgia McClellan everywhere. Gets it. Has it behind the net. Works into the middle. Great handles from McClellan. Even better pass to Lukoviak. Lukoviak has to dump the puck. The Inferno will change their line now. On the short change this period. Here's Mahoney. Mahoney now had an opportunity to go at net, but puck was just out of reach. Come into the middle here. Brophy looking to attack. Clark Crompton now. Got to pass to Salmons. Salmons firing. Meyer with a brilliant save. How did Salmons get that much of a purchase on it, reaching to her right to get the shot away? Brilliant hockey, both by goaltender and attacker alike. Come out to the other side now. Magnuson tries to meet it. Brisbane will win through Udder. Udder puts it into the middle. Here's Scala. Scala v Dixon now. Great battle into the corner. Carlisle on it. Carlisle flicking it forward. We're going to get a restart in play here.
Well, I had thought at the end of that second period that we might see the game open up with a number of shots on goal, and we haven't quite seen that yet, but what we have seen is the pace of the game really pick up. Both teams flying the puck down through the neutral zone, providing themselves a couple of shooting opportunities, at the moment being matched by the defence of the opposition.
That shot there by Salmons was unbelievable. Great work on the Skaters Network replay. Here's Scala firing that one in, deflected away. Brophy now on it now. Scala. Puck goes forward, Carlisle. That one gets deflected. It's going to be a race here. What can Udder do? Udder tried the backhanded pass to Carlisle. Probably should have held on to possession and went for the shot, but here's Carlisle. Tried to get it back to Udder. Udder got slammed there with the goalie screen. On the crease now. Crompton, they dig for it. Salmons managed to get it away. Here's Scala. Scala's dangerous in these situations. Loves a bit of open ice. Scala dumped it. They'll change their line to the Inferno. Crompton on it now. Crompton happy to dump. Looks like they're going to change their line as well. Puck is iced. It's going to come all the way back to the attacking zone here for the Inferno.
Just under 8 minutes to go in this period, and really it's kind of hard to tell who's going to score next. Perth Inferno, both teams are doing a really good job defensively. Both speeding up the game as well, which is sort of just creating a little bit of excitement.
So face-off will happen on the left-hand side here. It'll be Noddle for the Inferno. Brisbane now, for most of the game, were in the box seat. They find themselves behind here, and they've got to manufacture something. They've got to get that shot count back up. Carlisle fires. King with a save. She was prepared, ready and waiting as that shot came out of nowhere, and another brilliant save.
Yep, another great save there by Sasha King. And really, as we can see on the Skaters Network replay, it really helped there by the defence of her teammate as well. Just sort of getting themselves into the shooting lane and worrying Brisbane Lightning out of the shot.
So face off on the left-hand side here. Salmons will try and win it. Clinic got it. Shot on net. Here's Scala. Scala now looks to go forward with it. Clark Crompton will pick it up here. Scala. Scala trying. Meyer with a brilliant save. McClellan sends it forward. Michelle Clark Crompton. Here's Scala. Wrap around. Tries to sneak it in but couldn't. Great.
Meyer was up to that one.
Protection there by Meyer.
We've been singing the praises, as we see here on the Skaters Network replay. We've been singing the praises of Sasha King, but the last couple of minutes, Meyer's been doing a great job because she's been having quite a number of shots on goal.
She certainly has. Scala firing, Meyer saving. Wuthridge will get the rebound. Wuthridge tried to get away but couldn't. Here comes Brown. And we're going to get a call for offside. So we'll get a restart in play here.
We've also got a very animated Perth Inferno bench at the moment. Every time the whistle is being blown, they're up and down, they're jumping around. There's a lot of positivity right now on their bench.
Play will restart here. Here's Scala flicking that one forward. Rapchuk will get back here for the Lightning. Rapchuk goes across. McClellan will pick it up here for the Inferno. McClellan working into the neutral zone. Tried to get around one, but it was great defence in the end. Here comes Clinic. Clinic and Wuthridge have to take on four. Clinic tries to thread the needle. King had the battle with that one. It came out. Scala will help her team in defence. But guess what? We've got a whistle here, and we're going to see a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be Noddle.
Pleading a case, but potentially unsuccessfully.
So Noddle a little confused. As we look on the replay, she looked to be out of the play. However, it's going to be a penalty nonetheless.
Well, here's a great opportunity here for the Brisbane Lightning. We've talked before about their power play and how they circle the puck around and try and create some shooting lanes. And so 2 minutes to be able to do that now.
Comes out here to Wuthridge. Now Clinic. Clinic firing. King with a save. Inferno will protect King in the net. And play will restart here as King racks up another save.
Yeah, we can just see that here on the replay here. As both teams prepare for the face-off.
King's now save percentage for this game, 97.2. What a game. Season average at 92. Here's Wuthridge. Firing. King with another save. Crompton with a rebound. Tried, but it just went wide. Couldn't. That was a great opportunity. Here's Wuthridge. Wuthridge to Crompton. One time it just went wide. Carlisle now playing up top at the blue line now. She works her way into the slot. Here's Clinic. Clinic firing. And King with a save. I wonder if Coach Matt Meyer might just have to change things up. Maybe get Carlisle out. Her shooting prowess is great. She's playing deep into the slot at the moment. Maybe get her on the blue line. Trying to fire some shots at King. Just trying to get a different look. You've got to manufacture something. Got to do something here late in this game. We're under 6 minutes to play. They find themselves down a goal. They've got to start taking some risks. Play restarts here. That one comes in, King. I don't think King knew where that came from, but her pad was in the right position and she stopped it.
It must be very frustrating to play against a tender who has the save percentage of what Sasha King has. Just knowing that you're going to have to work so much harder for any goal that you want to get.
So that's save number 39. She's on track for a 40 saver here. There it is, that's 40. That's 41. As that shot went wide and King got a glove to it. Lakoviak will try and get it out here. That one's cleared away. So great game here from King. We've sang her praises, but it's officially a 40 saver now. Brilliant work. Here's Clinic. And that shot count too. Brisbane's starting to really amount. 41-26. There's a penalty time here. So Meyer will come off. The goalie is being pulled. The Lightning have an extra attacker. Scala with a big hit. This might be a double penalty here. So a little bit of push and shove. This game is really heating up. There's plenty going on here. We might see some majors. This is not what you want here in this semi-final. This could be dangerous here. Salmons is going to spend 2 in the box. So Noddle for the Inferno is already off. Salmons is now in the box. So 34 seconds for Noddle. 2 minutes here for Salmons. And the Inferno, they're going to have 3 out here on the ice. Badgley, the captain, is chatting to the officials if there's going to be anything more in it. This is going to be very, very interesting. Now McClellan comes across to have a chat.
Well, we've seen the emotion in this game sort of building over the course of this period. There has been a little bit of push and shove, a little bit of frustration, which tends to happen when you have games as close as this. But as they start to sort it now, we are definitely going to see the Perth Inferno defence tested here.
So, wow, interesting moment here as we're all watching with bated breath. The Inferno lead 2-1, but they're going to be short-handed here in a massive way for the last 2 minutes of the game. Only 5 minutes and 7 seconds left. The officials are now working out what's going to take place. It doesn't look like any more penalties are going to be dished out just yet. This can be the moment here for Brisbane. This Lightning team, they seize the opportunity here. They could get themselves back into the game and maybe even get that go-ahead goal. Both coaches are going to take the opportunity to have a mini timeout here as the officials will work out what's happening.
And both sort of bench chats are going to have a slightly different priority. What we'll see from the Brisbane Lightning side is talking about attack and how do they create some scoring opportunities, whereas from the Inferno side, they're going to be talking about how do we just keep the puck out of the net.
So, the penalty kill team here for the Inferno is going to be Scala, Irvine and McClellan. The attacking team is going to be Badgley, Carlisle, Crompton, Clinic and Wuthridge. Wow, what a 5. That's a lot of firepower out there for Brisbane at the moment. This Inferno team backs to the wall. This is character building stuff. This is what you train for. Here's Clinic firing, but King managed to get something on it. And the puck was parried away over the net. Here's Wuthridge. Now to Clinic. Tension builds. Wuthridge firing. That one was deflected, but it goes to the left. They'll battle for the rebound here. Crompton. Now Wuthridge again. Out to the point. Clinic. Back to Wuthridge. Clinic firing. That one's deflected. The Inferno just camping in front of the net. Now, Noddle comes back on. What a moment for Noddle. She got an opportunity. Clinic so quick to get back. Great defensive effort by Clinic. The Brisbane fans love it. They get around her, give her many praises. Now they go on the attack here. Crompton. So it's back to 4-on-5. Here's Wuthridge at the top, at the point. Goes down low. Crompton. Back to Wuthridge. Wuthridge just looking, searching, firing. King with a shoulder save. Carlisle there trying to dig for it. Crompton got the shot in. Perth clear it away. They get it. A seconds of reprieve here to big cheers from the Perth fans. Here's Clinic. 42 seconds left. Power play time here for Brisbane. They need 1 to send this to overtime. 2 to win. Here's Carlisle into the middle. Gets it out to Mahoney. Mahoney on the half wall now. Now behind the net. Mahoney puts it in. Almost one-timer. Wuthridge couldn't quite. Here's Clinic. Trying to get it out. Rapchak to the left. Dixon with a shot. King protecting the net. Brick wall. Trying to get it out here. Lukoviak clears it away. The Inferno cheer. 4 seconds left. We're back to even numbers in a moment. Salmons will steam out of the box. She does. Looks to forecheck. Here's Clark Crompton. Trying. Brisbane get it away. Here's Mahoney. Irvine 1-on-1. Mahoney saved. Glove saved there from King. Wow.
As calm
what
as
a couple of moments.
You like. You mentioned character building before, and that's exactly what that was. Down to 3 players. Double power play. I think we have a timeout now. Double power play. And managing to hold out. We've got just under 3 minutes to go. We've had a timeout called.
Timeout Inferno. Graham Hyde just wanted to have a chat to his team. Probably give him a pat on the back for that period. Got to celebrate the wins. They did manage to keep the puck out of the net on that one. We're under 3 minutes here in the game. Brisbane now have got to roll the dice. It's going to be interesting to see how they manage Meyer and what moment do they pull her and try and get extra attackers on, because it's finals time. There is no tomorrow. Well, technically anyway, if you do lose, you go into the bronze medal game. However, it's do or die. If you want to win the trophy, you've got to roll the dice. Now for the Inferno team, they've just got to be cool, calm, calculated. However, still got to play your natural game. If you can be too defensive, you can leave yourself open.
That's exactly right. And we'll see what happens here at the timeout. But 3 minutes is not too long a time, particularly with the way that the Brisbane Lightning have been defending, although Meyer's gone between the pipes to pull the tender.
So here we go. 2 minutes, 54 seconds on the clock. Inferno 2, Lightning 1. It all comes down to this. Who will be playing tomorrow in the gold medal game? Crompton. Michelle Clark-Crompton went out wide with it. Wuthridge will pick it up here. Wuthridge. Now Mahoney. Here's Carlisle. Rapchak. Now Mahoney to Clinic, but that pass couldn't quite connect. Here's Scala. Scala into the middle now. Scala flicking it forward. Carlisle's there. Now, last time these two teams played each other and it went to overtime, Scala had the winner. Brisbane this season, 2 overtime losses. Perth, 2 overtime wins. However, at the moment, Perth with the advantage. Brisbane need that one more. We're now under 2 minutes left. Here's Clinic. Clinic trying. Lukoviak. Here's Brown. McKenzie looks to clear it away. Comes out to Brown. Crompton now. Crompton behind the net. Crompton just looking, searching, waiting.
Katie Mara's just come from the net as well.
Empty net now for Brisbane. They've rolled the dice. Here's Rapchuk. Crompton tried. So empty net for this Lightning. Here's Wuthridge. Trying. Puck was there. Dixon firing. Saved by Sasha King. And a bit of chat going on there between Noddle and Clinic.
I still love the way every time Sasha King makes a save like that, she just stands up like, yeah, it's just a Saturday.
Okay, so Meyer's going to be kept out of the net. So they're going to still roll with the empty one. Carlisle comes on. So does Mahoney. So it's going to be Wuthridge, Mahoney, Clinic, Crompton, Carlisle and Rapchuk. Here's Carlisle, blue line, firing that one in. King with another save. She'll just stop it and wait. Happy to play the slow game.
Well, this is a very potent line that Brisbane have put out with this extra player. There's a lot of scoring potential right now.
Brilliant moment in the game, tense. We have a whistle here on the face-off. They'll redo it. We'll get another look at it here. Tense moments. Brisbane need this. They got the extra attacker. Carlisle firing. Clark Crompton gets it away. It's into the neutral zone. And we'll get a whistle here. Play will restart here. Looks like a potential hand pass, and here we go on the attack. Meyer now will go make her way back into the net. So the net is no longer empty for the Lightning as Perth have a slight advantage here in the neutral zone. It'll be Salmons in the face-off. Quick draw there from Salmons. Great face-off to win. But here comes Clinic. Salmons will get it back, just shoveling it forward. Carlisle will send it deep. They'll have to forecheck here. They'll have to battle for it. Under a minute to play here. Here's Irvine. The Lightning have been brilliant in this game. They just need one more. What can they do? Here comes Salmons, empty net. Salmons puts it home. The Inferno take it out of reach. There it is. 3-1. Great celebrations all round. And there it was, the fastest girl in the comp, grabbing her jersey, saying, I'm Inferno forever. Salmons scoring. Brilliant goal. Look at the pace here. As this one came out, Meyer was pulled after the face-off. Salmons threading the needle through two. Too quick, too strong. And the midi, she scores. 3-1, 46 seconds left. The hearts of the Lightning fans across the country have been broken. Not over yet, but looking improbable. That one's iced. It's going to go all the way to the attacking zone for the Inferno. The Lightning have dominated this game, 47-27 on the shot count. However, Perth Inferno have taken those 27 opportunities and scored 3 goals.
And the Perth Inferno faithful would have told you after that slow first period and started the first half of the second period that there was still time there. They're always going to be able to come back.
An amazing effort by Sasha King in net. Her save percentage in this game, 97.8. Unbelievable stuff. Here's Wuthridge. They'll try once more. Clinic now. Clinic with a backhander. King just brick wall. Hasn't moved. Still hasn't moved as King's holding that pose. Now it's into the neutral zone. 16 seconds left. Salmons will commit the penalty. Brisbane will get it back. So we'll make sure that Wuthridge is okay. Here's Carlisle. Carlisle working her way through. Tried to get the shot away. It was deflected. 3, 2, and 1. That's going to be it here. The Perth Inferno, they finish the season on top of the ladder. They win here in semi-final number 1. They'll be going to the gold medal game. What a hard-fought victory by the Inferno. But geez, if you are a Brisbane Lightning fan, you must be super proud of your team. They battled hard all game. It was a great team effort from the Brisbane Lightning. A fantastic showing and brilliant effort. And we look at the coaches there, Graham and Tony Hyde, hugging their assistants in Brendan Lukoviak, Dion Shearer and Shannon Spencer. Fantastic work. Great season.
It's the sort of game where you don't really want there to be someone who didn't win because they played so well, both teams. But really from the Perth Inferno, congratulations to them. Fantastic game. Sasha King leading the line, which I think is more than appropriate, considering her performance this afternoon. But really, it was that goal, that first goal that they got, and then they just really turned everything around. Their attack just became slicker, their pace got faster, they were getting in the shooting lane, they were picking the pockets of the Brisbane Lightning. So everything the Lightning had been doing so well for the first 1.5 periods, Perth were able to turn that around. And the inability of Brisbane to be able to score with all the shots on goal that they had really just provided the platform for Perth to come back and take that win.
And for Lightning fans all across the country, that's not it for the weekend. Obviously, they'll be playing in the bronze medal game tomorrow. Their opponent undecided. The next game coming up, it will be the Melbourne Ice versus the Adelaide Rush in what's going to be a hot, hot contest. These two teams, rivals all season. They really pushed each other towards the end. They've obviously played each other 3 times this season. It's going to be a brilliant contest. But what a game this was here. Semi-final number 1, Perth Inferno winning 3-1. Luana Williams, thank you so much for your input today. That's all we'll see from you today. You'll head off this afternoon. You won't be joining us in the next game, but you'll be here with us tomorrow. Thank you so much for all your efforts in this game.
No problem. Looking forward to it.
It should be great. My name is Todd Morris. We're going to be signing out here for this game, but do not go far away. The next one is going to be hot on its tail between the Adelaide Rush and the Melbourne Ice. Who will be joining the Inferno in the grand final? Will it be the Rush or will it be the Ice?